This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. And this episode, I just want to tell you that, wow, gas prices are so expensive nowadays. And food and the restaurants are so expensive. No wonder why a lot of people just quit dating. A lot of people, they just say, you know what, that's it. I gave up. I'm not going to go on a date anymore. It's just so, everything is just so expensive, So I'm going to tell you men's point of view, okay, about dating, the man's point of view on the dating market, okay? But before I talk about that, I want to tell you, my name's Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical immortality rings. These are rings that you put on during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 52. See, I'm still pretty slim, right? You can tell. See, I don't have any beer belly or anything. And my muscles are very smooth. You notice that? This means I don't work out. I don't have six-pack abs. I don't work out. Never work out, okay? If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, I have lots of testimonials from Amazon customers. Most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. If you're interested, you want to look like me when you're 52, okay? Livemuchlonger.com. Live for much longer. Buy a pair of these rings. Livemuchlonger.com. Link is at bottom. I don't know why, man. The gas price has shot up again. Like 3 days ago, it was like the cheapest price. I live in Pacifica, right? Cheapest price is like $5.35. And today I drove by the gas station and I saw it was like $5.60 now. Fuck, man. And then I went on YouTube and I heard that Australia right now is boycotting. I don't know. Australia, they're having a strike or some shit happened in Australia. It's either a strike, I don't know, refinery, the workers are having a strike, or I don't know what happened. Some shit happened in Australia and just oil, which, causes the oil price to spike. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe another possibility is that, it's summer now, right? So everybody's using, people are using more energy, so maybe that's the reason why, gas price is shooting up the roof, But, man, this is going to affect the dating market. And today, okay, I went to lunch with my aunt and uncle, right? And it's wow, the prices are fucking shocking. It's so expensive. Okay, the food, the food is not bad, and they gave us like big plates, One thing good about the food is that the plates are still regular size, big plates. In San Francisco, a lot of Chinese restaurants back in the days, when they bring out the food, they always use large plates, right? This time too, I saw large plates. Okay, we got a crab, we got a fish, okay, we got a fish, we got a Chinese spinach, we got beef and mushroom, and also tofu, right? It's like 5 plates, right? And then they also gave us free soup. I'm like, okay, this food is not bad. And then I saw the bill. The bill is $240, man. I'm like, what the hell? $240. That is a lot of money. And the soup is not even, the soup is like free soup. It's just, like pork bone soup, They basically, in Chinese people, they dump bones, pork bones inside of the pot and they boil it for like 3-4 hours. That's the soup, It's not anything special. It's not like, it's like free, it's the soup of a day, And and then the beef and crab and fish and Chinese spinach, tofu. It's like, if you divide, okay, see, we got 5 plates and 1 soup, right? If you divide it, and also 4 bowls of rice. If you divide it, it's like $40 per plate, man. Fucking $40 per plate, man. $240, right? 240 divided by 6, right? It's like $40 a plate, man. I mean, is that really worth it? Like 1 plate? Okay, 1 plate of spinach, man. 1 plate of beef and mushroom. I understand crab would be a little more expensive. Okay, fish would be a little more expensive. But no, it's not worth it, man. Shit. And the soup, and the soup came late too. The soup, they're supposed to bring the soup in like before the. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, now I understand why a lot of guys, they just quit dating. I understand now. I understand why a lot of guys simply don't want to pay anymore. At least they don't want to pay for the women's share. They just want to pay for their own share. They don't want to pay for women's share. Because you come to think of it, okay? See, for women it's easier, you know. See, you could be like a single mother, you know, 35-year-old single mother, right? And you put your profile on Hinge, Instagram, Tinder, whatever, right? And you say, yeah, I'm a single mom, and this is my boobs, this is my ass, this is my face, you know. Yeah, guys will contact you, right? Guys would contact you, want to message you, you know, and want to maybe pick you up and go on a date, you know, take you to a restaurant and stuff like that, right? See, nowadays a lot of guys they right now they're trying to, they have this man's movement, right? They demand women to pay at least half, right? But no. Honestly speaking, if you're really that stingy, you want a woman to pay at least half, you know, especially during the first date. No, I think then you're not going to see her again. You understand? It's a suicide. It's basically it's a disaster. You're asking for a suicide, you know, because if you ask the woman to, especially on the first date, you ask her to pay half, the chances are no, you're not going to sleep with her, and you will never ever see her again. She'll block you, right? So most likely that if a man asks a woman out, right, even today, okay, even today, if a man asks a woman out, he is expected to pay for everything, right? And the woman is not expected to pay anything, right? If a man doesn't pay, like the man say, "Oh, I'm not going to pay for your share. You have to pay half." You know, the woman can shame that guy. The woman could yell at this guy, can mock this guy, you know, ridicule this guy in front of the waitress, you know, so the man go, okay, I'm sorry, I'll pay, right? So, you know, it's like, and you know, the woman, she could be dating like 4 or 5 different men within a week. She could go out like on 3 dates with 3 different men in 1 week, you know, and she there's no consequences. There's no consequences for her, right? She doesn't have to pay. She doesn't have to do anything. Maybe she just have to hire a babysitter. Or maybe the man might even pay for the babysitter. I don't know, right? But for a man, nowadays, you know, to take a woman out on a date, you're talking about very, very high gas prices, right? The man has to drive to her house, right? Pick her up, and drive to the restaurant, right? How's that? I mean, the gas price, how much is that going to cost, right? And then the restaurant food is so super expensive nowadays, man. And then maybe after, if the woman likes you, the woman might say, okay, let's go to the bar after the restaurant, or I don't know, go somewhere else, you know. Then you have to drive her somewhere else, and it's like the whole date. If the date is successful, you talking about like $400, $500 or something. If the date is unsuccessful, right? The woman met you and didn't like you and just say, you know what, I want to go home. Yeah, right after she eats, she just want to go home. Everything you add together, the food, the gas, you know, the price for the gas, everything add together, at least $350, right? $350 or something. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? And then you know what? This woman, she might be dating like 3 different guys in 1 week, and you're paying like hundreds of dollars out of your pocket, you know, and you know, and then what you're gonna do, right? And then you cannot like date 3 different girls in 1 week. You know why? Because you're fucking broke. If every date costs you this much money, right? High gas prices, food, expensive food. You know, you want to, and you're a man, you're a single man. You want to date like 3 times a week, man, brother, you're gonna go broke, man. It's too expensive. It's not even worth it. For a girl, it's you know, there's no consequence. You understand? For a girl, most of the time, guys will pay for everything. The guy would drive to your house, you know, pay for your food, everything, right? So there's no consequences for women, you know, and that's the reason why a woman could be a chronic dater. The woman could fucking date different men every day. A woman can schedule a date every day, and there's no consequences. You understand? So basically, she's just eating free food, right? And hey, you know, the guy and men are not stupid either. Men can see that, you know. A lot of women, they're just fucking dating you just to get free food. There's no obligation. She's not gonna come to your apartment and sleep with you. You know, you're not gonna get nothing. You're not gonna get sex, nothing. You know, just you're just gonna have to pay for the food, and you gotta be polite. You know, you gotta be polite in front of her, or else she go home and she's gonna upload a Tinder video talking shit about you. You know, or mock you or ridicule you on her TikTok video. You know. So yeah, I totally understand. If I guess I'm gonna quit too. You know, fuck it. It's not worth it. Yeah. Just 2 months ago, I went on a date, right? Was that woman, telling me that, oh, she lives in her daddy's house, and I went there. It's not even her dad. It's just some fucking, I don't know. It's like a pimp. Yeah. One of my followers said it's probably a pimp. I don't know. It could be a pimp, but it's I don't know. It's a waste of my time. You understand? I spend like the food we went to a buffet, so it's cheaper. It's like all you can eat buffet, So it's like spend $100 some, $120 some, I forgot. Then I have to buy her booze. I bought like a bottle of liquor and shit. I had to drive her around and shit like that. That trip costed me like $200, good $200, and it's a waste of time, wasting my time. She turns out to be like she's fucking. She didn't even say it. She was homeless. She was fucking homeless, man. And she has 2 kids. She didn't tell me she has 2 kids. And she says she's also pregnant again. She says, I'm pregnant again. Wasting my fucking time. I spent like almost $200 on that trip, Now I understand why a lot of men, they just like, it's not worth it, It's not worth it. Especially, I don't know, especially if you live in a Bay Area. Everything is so expensive. One date, right? If the date is unsuccessful, okay, you take her out to a restaurant, a decent restaurant. I'm not talking about Burger King and shit, something decent, something you could impress her with, right? If the date is successful, after the restaurant, you go to the bar. Fucking everything is gonna cost like $500, four to 50, 500, right? If the date is unsuccessful, she hates you, she doesn't like you, she just wanna go home after the dinner. $300 some, $300. Is it worth it? And there's no guarantee either. And most of them, they're not, unless you're like, unless you're a Chad, unless you're like fucking hunk, You got the fucking muscle, you got a face, you're like fucking Mr. Atlantis, then yeah, she'll sleep with you, I mean, if you're that kind of man, you can take her anywhere. You could take her to Burger King, so she'll sleep with you, but most men like me, like an average Joe, no, you gotta spend so much money in order to make her say, oh, you're a decent guy, you're a nice guy, well, thank you for the date, yeah, goodbye, I might text you, I might not. You understand? For a regular Joe like me, that's at the end, that's what you get. After you spend $400, $500, that's what you get, that's the kind of result you get. And then you don't know how many guys she's dating. You have no idea. I know one thing. I already paid like $300, $400, and that's it. I'm not dating anymore this month, It's like this whole month, no, thank you. I'm not dating anymore, right? Because right now it's like, my income is limited, So it's like spending $400 on a date in 1 month. Oh, that's a lot of money, man. To me, that's a lot of money, $400 a month. Well, that's a lot of money, But for this woman, right? This woman that I just dated. She doesn't have any consequence. For example, that girl that I told you about, right? I went to see that girl and she was homeless, right? She got 3 kids. I mean, she got 2 kids and another one coming. I don't know how many guys she contacted, She could be contacting a guy every day. She could be contacting a different guy every day, right? And then tell the guy, oh yeah, I live in San Francisco. I'm living with my dad. She's gonna feed the guy the same story. She's not gonna tell the guy, oh, I have 2 kids. I used to be homeless. She's not going to say these things, right? She's going to, she's not bad looking. When I saw her, she looks okay. She's kind of hot. Okay, she's not too short, She has pretty good figures, I mean, she's okay. She's hot, I guess, I mean, I bang her. I fuck her. She could be she's hot enough to be a stripper, okay? She's hot enough to be a stripper. But It's just that you don't know how many guys she's contacting every day. You understand? After she hang up on you, she could be calling again. She could be contacting some other dude, and they're willing to come pick her up, right? So she could be dating a different guy every day, and just to get free food. You understand? For example, last time I drove her to a restaurant, her daddy has to come too. The pimp has to come with us. So I'm not just paying for her, I'm paying for that pimp too. What the hell? I have to feed two people. And then yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I spent like $200 on that date. I don't know. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. They wasted my time. You understand? It was amusing. That I have to say the date is not bad because it's really amusing. These people they make me laugh, because these people are just so ridiculous. They make me laugh. But paying $200 for a laugh, I have to drive all this way to San Francisco. No, it's not. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So I think that's right. Yeah, a lot of guys they'll drop out of the dating market, man. I swear to God, man. $400. Now everything is so expensive. One date would cost you around $400. Okay, if the date is successful, right? If the date is unsuccessful, it's $300. $300, or you could just ditch. You could just say, fuck it. Make a scene. In the restaurant, just say to the girl, hey, you gonna have sex with me tonight? If you don't have sex with me, you pay half, I pay half, and then you're gonna make a scene. Trust me, you're gonna make a scene. When you say that to a woman, she's gonna fucking yell at you. She's gonna ridicule you right in front of the waitress. She's gonna mock you right in front of a waitress. And you're gonna create a scene. No, thank you. I don't want that. I don't want to create a scene. You could do that, or you could. I saw on this I saw a video, like a TikTok video. The guy just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to bring my wallet," and he simply walked out. No, he didn't walk out. He told a girl, said, "Hey, you pay first, and then later I'll PayPal you the money back. And then that girl paid, right? That girl paid for the date. It was $400 date. The girl paid for the date, and then after they split, the guy just blocked her, and the guy blocked her. She cannot. There's no way she can contact the guy. So the guy ripped her off $400, right? Yeah, I understand. I understand why this happens now, because it's just so expensive nowadays. For a man to date somebody, it's so super expensive, And then there's no guarantee that she would sleep with you, and she's not sincere. She could be dating a different guy every day. She's not sincere. So it's like, why would I save up $400? This is like my whole, it's like, this is my budget, $400 a month. My budget, I tell you the truth. My budget is like $400 a month, right? Why would I save up $400 for just one single date? And I'm not even sure who the fuck she is. She could be dating a different guy every day, just to get free food, And there's no guarantee that she's gonna fuck you. There's no guarantee, nothing. And nowadays, you go on eBay, right? You pay $400, you could buy yourself a whole sex doll, man. You could buy yourself a sex doll that's like 5 feet 2 inches tall. Okay, 75 pounds. She has the breast size is at least 31 inches. Breast size 31 inches. The butt, right? The butt is like 28 inches. That's not bad. It's like TP rubber. Shipped to you from China. And yeah, on eBay you could buy such a doll for $395 shipped to your door, man. So I'm serious. It's like, if you don't have a sex doll, why don't you just quit? Skip one date. You understand? Let's say if your budget is like me, $400 a month, you just skip one date, get yourself a sex doll. Then you get free sex. You can fuck your sex doll all you want. And you just buy different heads, right? If you want to meet different girls, you just buy different heads. Every head is like $150. You buy different heads, right? Then you get free sex. You don't have to pay when you fuck your sex doll, right? If you just pay once, right? Then you get free sex for life. Yeah, no wonder why so many guys are quitting the dating market. But anyway, yeah, leave a comment, man. Tell me what you think, man. And I'll talk to you guys later, I guess. Have a nice day.